The Bible never said Africans were cursed. Here's what it actually says. This history was ignored because it didn't fit the story the world wanted to tell. For centuries, people were taught that Africans were cursed in the Bible, that black people were meant to suffer, that slavery was somehow God's plan. But here's the truth most people never read for themselves. The Bible never cursed Africans. Not once. The lie comes from a story about Noah and his sons. After the flood, Noah curses Canaan, the son of Ham, not Ham and not Africa. Canaan lived in the land of the Middle East, not Africa. Yet over time, that curse was deliberately twisted, expanded, and falsely applied to all Africans to justify slavery, colonization, and racism. That lie was repeated so often, people stopped checking the text. Now here's what the Bible actually says about Africa. Africa appears in the Bible as Cush, Ethiopia, and Egypt, and never as cursed nations. Cushites are described as powerful, respected, and skilled. Egypt was the world's greatest civilization during biblical times. And Ethiopia is repeatedly associated with wisdom, wealth, and faith. One of the first non-Jews to accept biblical teachings was an Ethiopian official in the book of Acts. Not forced, not enslaved, but respected and educated. Even Moses married a Cushite woman. If Africans were cursed, why were they present at the center of biblical history? Why did prophets flee to Africa for safety? Why was Jesus taken to Egypt as a child to escape death? Why was Africa a refuge and not a punishment? The truth is uncomfortable. Africans were never cursed by God. They were cursed by human greed, misinterpretation, and power. The Bible was later used as a tool, not to tell the truth, but to control minds. And once that lie entered textbooks, churches, and culture, it became history. But history collapses when people start reading for themselves. Africa was not cursed. Africa was present. Africa was respected. Africa was written out on purpose. And now the truth is resurfacing. If this changed how you see history, like the video, if you've never heard this before, share it. And if you want the story's history skipped,